What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome back to a brand new video of the review. Apologies, it's a Friday, it's been a busy week. I've tried to get it out before then, but it just hasn't happened. So Friday, hopefully before late, so you've got at least 24 hours to watch the videos of review, and hopefully the preview, if not it'll be out in the afternoon, evening time for you to watch in your viewing pleasure. But you know, let's kick things off. Let's get straight into things. It's going to be a short couple of videos today because I've left it so late, so I want to get them out as quick as possible. Let's start off with the goalkeepers of last week. Now, it is worth noting that we have got just 8 games playing this next game week. That'll be covered in depth on the preview show, but the 4 players that played the best and got the most points: Czech finally getting his 200th clean sheet. You've got Pope on 9 points, you've got Fabianski on 9 points, you've got Ryan on 7 points, sorry. None of them are playing next game week. Czech could be good for the foreseeable if Arsenal buck their ideas up, get a couple of good home clean sheet wins, maybe a couple of clean sheets away. Could be a good thing, but also I think getting an Arsenal defender for the potential attacking returns, as we've seen Monreal, Kolasinac, Koscielny, Mustafi, Bellerin all come in with a decent load of attacking returns. Could be a better option. You've got Pope and Fabianski and Ryan, they're all for sort of mid-table sort of sides at the moment. I would probably leave them in your team if you've got enough players to play. If you haven't, I wouldn't transfer them in because, you know, it's a difficult time coming up. 4 games, so a couple of teams get battered. It's basically 6 teams, so could be ever so bad. None of them are playing next game week, so if you're transferring them in before this next game week, I'd watch out. Moving on, we have the defenders, and we've got Aurier, Mustafi, Baines, Hardeganac, Otamendi and Tarkowski. Now, the only person that's playing in this next game week is Hardeganac. I think Huddersfield coverage could be a bit key. They face off in a home game against Crystal Palace. Could be a 0-0 that, which if you've got Palace and Huddersfield defenders could be a good thing. But I think the tide's in Huddersfield's favour. They've had a decent run of things in the Premier League for their first ever season, and if Hardeganac plays at 4.5 could be a good option. Christoph Schindler's another one you could be looking at. That's for the preview. I kind of got carried away. Aurier had a good game week for Spurs. Again, another good, a fullback that Spurs have. All 4 of them seem to be good for attacking returns. Mustafi, as I said, you got goal scorer. You got Otamendi on 8 points for the for Man City clean sheet. You've got Tarkowski there, 4.5, could be good. Now that Tarkowski and me reunite back together, and also I believe he is he's in the England squad, so it's good to see him. Good to see him called up and hopefully get a start under his belt. You've got Baines as well, some attacking returns, and that's one thing that maybe puts me off Everton defenders, is the fact they're so iffy at the back at the moment. Baines is 5.6 and Coleman's 6.4, 6.3 around there, so insane numbers when you think about it. So you just got to be wary of that. But Hardeganac, good price, playing next game week. For all those, I say Mustafi, you got Aurier, you got Otamendi, worth bringing in after this when they've got a double game week coming up. Moving on to midfielders, you've got David Silva, you've got Kenty, you've got Son, you've got Mkhitaryan, you've got Mahrez, and you've got Jonjo Shelvey. Again, we're looking at teams that are playing, and there isn't any. So there's so much you can do. David Silva scoring 2 goals in Man City's 2-0 Monday night win against Stoke. You've got Kennedy on 4.7, so potentially look at bringing him in for a cheaper option if he continues playing, and maybe attacking returns as well, because 4.7 for a midfielder that plays in a wide position could be really good. If you decide to bring in Kennedy. Son, 8.2, is having an absolutely fantastic season. If they're playing 4-2-3-1, he's definitely in the team. So 8.2 for Son. I think after this game week, really good price to bring in. It'd definitely be considered for me. You've also got Mahrez there and Mkhitaryan, the 2 M's. Mahrez, of course, attacking returns, one of Leicester's keyest players, and I believe they've got good fixtures for the double game week potentially. Mahrez might be worth bringing in. Mkhitaryan finding his feet again. After the 3 assists he got, I think he got another good attacking return. Hopefully he can get it more consistently now, because I kept him in my team, and he should be good going forward. And we've also got Jonjo Shelvey there. I would advise probably going for Kenty over him, because he's cheaper and more likely to get attacking returns, Kennedy, the fact he's a wide player, and Shelvey's also got a moment of madness in him, so I don't think Kennedy has that despite his racist comments. And lastly, we've got the attackers. We've got Wood on 15, we've got Rashford on 12, Inacio on 11, Aubameyang on 9, and Tosun on 8. Tosun plays away against Stoke. I've actually put him in my team. I've transferred him in because Sigurdsson got injured for up to 8 weeks, so he's not really playing too much. And Tosun's got 2 goals in his last 2 games. Stoke side that's poor. I think Cenk Tosun could be one to bring in. You also got Aubameyang, 10.4 after this game week. Really good option. I think Chris Wood, getting the Burnley strikers always confuse me because you never know which one's guaranteed to start, and they all do the same sort of role. At the moment, it's actually Barnes starting because he's giving defenders such a bad time. So he's going to be the one to look out for. You also got Rashford there. You got Inacio there. 2 young players coming up, both from either side of Manchester, albeit Inacio moved to Leicester. I'd watch out for Rashford. I don't think he's worth bringing in because he's still a striker and isn't guaranteed first team football. And you got Inacio as well. Again, not guaranteed first team football, so I'd watch out for that. And that happens to be that. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what are you doing about this upcoming 4-game week. It is killing all of us. How many players have you got in? Are you taking a hit to bring players in? Let me know all that in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.